People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now people, you know that this is not your grandmother's news channel. This is not Mr. Perkins in the morning. We keep it hype on this channel. So anyway, we're going to start off this day's video on a very hilarious note. And people, when you see that video, you're going to laugh. And this first video is about a fish that is looking justice. So basically this fish provided some service to a white man, a tourist, and it seems like the white man was not keeping his part of the deal. So therefore the fish decided that he wanted to expose him in a big time hotel. And you know that my channel is under surveillance, codename Snitch Blogger or Report. So anyways people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Don't look with me. Well. Sir, I want money, I want medication, and I want people to get bill level. But I want people to get bill level. When you pay for me, I'm saying you can pay. Sir, you can pay. And the agreement for in medical. Listen to me. That's my way to come from Korea. And I never think that now. Say what I can tell you. You come from Korea, you never think that now. I get caught as a rebel one. I want a long time trying to come home. I want a long time trying to come home.
This is embarrassing.
So people, basically the gist of this video is that it seems like these persons, we are talking about the fishing in Jamaica and an overseas person, a white man. It seems as if they met on social media and some promises were made. The fish was going to give his liquor service, you know me I talk about, and then the tourist or the client or the customer was going to give some money, some funds for services render that would aid towards going towards his medication for the big A. However, it seems as if when the tourists come, him get him services, but he did not want to pay. He did not want to keep up his side of the deal. So therefore, the fish was going to make a point. Now, people, this is a warning. This is a warning to all you tourists out there. May I talk about the ones of a fishy type. When you are dealing with these fishes in Jamaica, it is not like the fishes in San Francisco. And people, I am not GAY. I am just telling you what is going on. These fishes in Jamaica are not like the San Francisco fish or the little preppy fish them. We are talking about some gully fish. We are talking about some roughneck fish. We are speaking about some very scandalous. We are speaking about some skettle fish. And people, this man learned the very hard way, because this fish come at the hotel. We are talking about big time 5-star hotel. We are talking about tile. We are talking about tile where you can see your face in us. So we are talking about some 5-star thing. And the fish decides him want strip down like a onion. Him want drop him pants and rate and lele and embarrass the man. And I walk behind the man and I prance behind the man and rate and lele. So people, the moral of the story is this for all the people on the fishy side. These fishes in Jamaica will take it to the furthest extent. They will take it to the worst scenario, point blank and period. So anyway people, that is my views as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. So the next thing that is popping in the news, and this one is called the Kekla called the pot black, or TEEF Nuh likes a thief with long bag. Now this is in reference to a latest news broadcast on TVG we are talking about in Jamaica, where Mr. Peter Phillips made a bold allegation or a bold accusation or damning accusation that the JLP are the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica. Now people, the truth and the fact is that if somebody or a politician make a damning allegation like that against you, saying that you are the worst or the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaican politics, people, that is bad, 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 bad. It does not get any worse than that in the history of politics, point blank and period. So anyway, that is what Peter Phillips, I'm speaking about the leader of the PNP. We are talking about the People's National Party. That is an allegation that he made against Andrew Holness and the JLP. We are talking about the Jamaica Labour Party. Now people, why would he say that? And I am going to give you facts and why he would say that. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not a PNP. I am not taking up for the PNP. I am not a JLP. I am neither one of them. I am just giving this information based on what was said in the news. So anyway, here are some of the allegations against the PNP. I am speaking about the Andrew Holness held government. First thing first, and point A, Andrew Holness built one big old house and it was said to be estimated in the sum of over a couple $100 million, and people like them say nothing exceeds like excess. But you have to wonder, like them say, when dog have money in buy cheese, and when money come easy, it is spent easy. And people, don't get it twisted, Andrew Holness and his wife are big business people. However, there are some question signs about some businesses that he said he had from overseas that was used to purchase this money. And people, there is no account of any sort of business being run. However, this house for a couple $1 million Jamaican was bought maybe about a year or two ago. It was completed. The next thing, Emancipation celebration, I think it was 2016, where couple tens of millions of dollars were said to be spent on this celebration, and it was said to be excessive. And these funds were said to be managed by the great Babsy Grange, and people, if you know the reputation of Babsy Grange, I do not need to say anymore, point blank and period. So that was B. C, we are talking about the deal that the JLP made with the Naranda backside we are speaking about back in 2016 for the cockpit country, and people, you see what the environmentalists are saying. So people, this seems like this was a deal that was made under the counter. D, the next thing we are speaking about is Out of Many Experience, and that is a property. That is an entertainment complex in Ocherius. And this was said to have been sold to an overseas investor for a very minimal rate. And E, we are speaking about the Moon Palace, aka rooms on the beaches in Ocherius. We are speaking about a deal that was conducted through Darrell Vaz of the JLP to some Spanish people, and people, it was sold for a very minimal fee. So for example, if it was worth 15 million, it was sold for like 7 million or 9 million. So people, the moral of the story is this: we see that the JLP, without a shadow of a doubt, are also some set of crooks. The next thing, and I am speaking about F, I am talking about Petrojam. We are talking about the National Oil Refinery, and people, you know that they are in a deal with Venezuela and Maduro. We are talking about the ex-president or prime minister. And the latest scandal that pertains to that, we see that at least 5 billion, may I talk about with a B, Jamaican dollars were missing in about 5 years. So we are speaking about an average of $1 billion per year. People, you know what is a billion? We are talking about 1,000 million. So people, you do the math. It does not take a rocket scientist to see some sort of scamming was going on. And next one, we are speaking about the Goat Island. We are speaking about a place, a little island, a little key in the sea that Jamaica was supposed to sell to some Chinese investors. However, due to the backlash from environmentalists and economists, that deal was scrapped. But people, we see that the deal was also on the table under the Andrew Holness, under the JLP. Once again, one more again. And the next thing we are speaking about the scandal that pertains to Royal Reid. We are speaking about the Minister of Education, and we are also speaking about Professor Fitzpinnock of the CMU. I am speaking about the Caribbean Maritime University, in which it was said that between $54 to $56 million were missing. We are speaking about government money. We are speaking about Jamaica money. And last but not least, we are speaking about a scandal that includes over 200 and odd cars that was set for the JCF, that was bought through a independent dealership through the JLP, that cost in excess of over $200 to $300 million. And up to now, since about 2 years, I think that that deal is just being finalized. So people, the moral of the story is this: you can't trust the JLP and you can't trust the PNP. And it is a case of the kettle calling the pot black. And the next thief that don't like to see a next thief with long bag, both of them are the same, point blank and period. So anyway, people, that is my views as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.